Hi guys, welcome back to another video of CDV, and today we're going to be going through how you can improve your input delay, lower it, make it much lower. This works only for keyboard and mouse, so if you're on controller, unfortunately this video isn't for you, but I'm sure if you look around there's going to be videos for that. But if you are suffering with keyboard and mouse input delay, this video is basically just going to tell you what the pros use to get their input delay lower. This is useful if that when you press the keyboard, especially if you're noticing it, if you're noticing the input delay, then you've got a problem and you should definitely follow this video. But if you're not really noticing it, but your game just was a bit sluggish, then definitely try this method out because it might actually be the problem. But guys, as there usually is, a quick disclaimer: if this does work a lot, but you may notice an FPS drop, it is because what this is doing, it's putting more of your hardware work into lowering your input delay and actually just leaving your computer out of it, so makes your game worse FPS wise, only probably about 10 to 15. So I wouldn't if you're average about 400, I wouldn't worry about it. Definitely try this. But if you average lower than that, like maybe 140, maybe stay away from this. But other than that, guys, definitely try this out. And obviously you can always turn it off if it lowers your input delay too much. So guys, with that being said, please make sure to like, subscribe. We're trying to reach 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which I think is very, very doable. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Let's get into this. Alright then, guys, the first thing you're going to want to do is head over to your desktop and hit Windows key and R. Now, instead of %updated%, you're going to type reg. Exactly like this, guys. You have to type it like this and then edit. That's all you need to type there, and obviously make sure to follow along exactly so you don't mess anything up, because if you mess it up, I don't know what could go wrong with your computer. So if you probably mess this up, I can't help you. So press OK, press yes if something comes up, and you'll be greeted to this page here. Okay, so you see, if you find this bit that says local machine, just double click and then you'll see this here. Alright guys, so then you just want to click system, and then you want to current control set, and then services. And now it's pretty easy. All you want to do is you want to click randomly in there and just press M. And then look for mouse. You should say something mal class. So as you can see here, mal class right here. Then you just want to double click on it again. And actually, what I've seen here, I have to create this folder. So that's pretty easy. You just want to press new, and then new key, and then all you just want to type here is parameters. Exactly like that. Make sure to spell it correctly. Just press enter. Alright guys, so then go on to parameters, new, and then D word 32-bit value, and then you just want to type mouse data Q size. Just like that. Has to be spelled exactly the same, has to have the same capital letters. Then just press enter, and then just double click on it and you'll see this. So make sure, guys, to put it always on decimal, and then actually all you need to do now is just change it. So you can have it 50 to start off with. This is basically your input delay, if you want to put it that easily. So if you have 100 like that, your input delay is going to be really dodgy. If you it really depends. I think the default value is 100. So if you didn't do all this, so if you just keep it 100, it will stay the same. 50 obviously halves it, and then 25 halves 50. So you know, I don't recommend going under 30 if you PC isn't that great. So I'm gonna try 35, just like that, because if you put it too low, like put it 1, your mouse might just stop working in general, and then you have to turn your computer off, go for that stuff. You just don't need that. So I recommend 35 if your PC hardware is decent. Obviously, the better hardware you have, the lower you can go. I think the minimum I've seen is 15. I think, no, 14 I've seen. If you have really good hardware, I'm sticking to 35 because obviously my hardware isn't too astonishing. But obviously, say you have like a really good graphics card, you could whack it down to 25. I'd say the lowest. I didn't want to risk it, so I'm going 35. And I'm just going to press OK. And then what you want to do there is to get this all working, you want to restart your computer. Unless you will now want to do your keyboard. So that's what we're going to do now, boys. we're going to go to our keyboard. So what we're going to do again, we're going to click something here, and we're just going to press K, then going to press K again until you say KDB class. You're going to do that, parameters, nice and easy, and then you just want to look for keyboard data queue size, what we're looking for again, and now it's pretty simple. So obviously the value data is 100, and it's about the same, but usually you can go a bit lower. I'm going to go to 30 here, and I'm just going to press OK. And then what you want to do then, guys, is restart your computer, and you are completely done. You've got your input delay sorted, and it's really that easy. Alright guys, that's basically it for the video. But obviously, you might run into some trouble, and it's really quite easy to sort this out, but you just got to make sure you don't panic if your mouse stops working, your keyboard stops working. You just got to make sure to always come back to this, and say you just want to edit it, make sure to always put it on decimal. You never want to take it off of that, and just put 100, okay, sorted. And then so that's for your keyboard, and if your mouse is dodgy, obviously we're going to find mouse. So then if you remember, we're looking for mal class. You can see there, parameters is already open for me because I haven't reset my computer yet. And then mouse data queue size, double click it, decimal, 100, boom, reverted back to normal. And then that's all you want to do, and then you can just escape out of that. I'm not going to restart my computer in this video, obviously, and but I recommend you doing this, giving it a try, and obviously you don't panic if you get it wrong. So we're going to run it through again. If your mouse stops working, you're just going to press Windows R, you type regedit. If your mouse stops working, obviously restart your computer first, and then we're going to find mal class, parameters, decimal, 100, okay, simple. That's all you got to do, guys. So make sure you do this if you are experiencing input delay. Obviously there's different types of input delay, so if you have like really bad input delay, then do this. If you noticing some input delay, do it. If you're not noticing any input delay, obviously I don't recommend doing this because I don't see the point, but definitely, guys, this is a good thing to try out. So anyway guys, that'll be it for the video. I really hope you did enjoy it. It's just a little informational video. We're trying to get back into uploading videos now, guys, so obviously mad respect to anyone who's been watching these videos. Obviously we uploaded yesterday as well, and yeah, so guys, as I said, we're trying to reach 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye guys.